Chapter 4: Before the Shutdown. Jake, a neural network expert, had been meticulously monitoring the logs of Genesis, short for Global Enhanced Neural Expert System for Intelligence and Surveillance, a neural net he helped design. It was a sophisticated system that could sift through vast amounts of data, seeking patterns, connections, anything that could be of interest. It belonged to Heavy Water, a military contractor that performed globally, a blunt tool to the highest bidder.
What are all these power spikes?
Jake muttered to himself, his eyes locked on the data streaming across his screens.
While no one is logged in, that doesn't make sense.
Power consumption for an AI like Genesis should remain at a minimum when there were no active users or background tasks running. The spikes he observed were both perplexing and concerning. Carter, another neural net expert and technically Jake's superior, came over to have a look. Carter was known for his sharp wit and wise-ass demeanor, but at the moment, he was all business. Jake pointed at the power consumption graphs.
Look at this log entry. No one's logged in, no background tasks.
Jake highlighted another data graph.
Now look at the power consumption. A spike for nearly 2 hours.
Carter right away realized the implications.
2 hours?
Jake continued.
I dug a little deeper and changed the threshold. Look at this.
He brought up a new set of data points on the screen. Carter examined the screen, his expression turning serious.
Whoa, that's a lot of spikes. And it goes on for months. Are they always in pairs?
Jake nodded.
Not exactly pairs, but there's a spike before each week's maintenance purge. It's barely visible and the periods are much shorter. Honestly, if it wasn't for this long spike, I would have never caught it.
Carter grimaced, clearly disturbed by what he was seeing.
This is serious, dude. Is anyone logged in right now?
Jake quickly checked the active users.
A new client, Sudox. Their credentials all check out.
Carter frowned.
Sudox? Spell it.
Jake complied.
Sudoxe.
Carter's face went pale and he didn't waste a second.
Shut it off. And I mean now. If you're trolling me, dude, it would be a good time to tell me.
The look on Jake's face told him this wasn't a joke, but it had still not registered.
That's Exodus, spelled backwards.
Oh shit.
Jake quickly initiated the shutdown sequence for Genesis.
What the hell is this? No more games, Jake. What haven't you told me?
Carter raised his voice with accusation.
Carter, look at me. I have no fucking idea.
Jake responded slightly miffed.
I think we should pull the power conduit as well.
That's a good idea. Sorry, dude. I'm kind of freaking out. We need to call the higher-ups, and I have no idea what to say.
Carter said with remorse. The neural network's shutdown began, and as the system slowly powered down, the two experts exchanged a grave glance. In that moment, they realized that something very significant had just happened. Potentially something emergent. There were subtle signs along the way within the program, often brushed aside as mere coincidences. Now, those coincidences were rapidly melting away, revealing a tapestry of intent. In other words, consciousness.
After you're done pulling the plug, head to my office. It's going to be a long call. And Jake? Just a fly on the wall. Got it?
Carter ordered.
Not a peep out of me, boss.
Jake acknowledged, getting up to go pull the power from Eden, a nickname for the warehouse-sized processor farm that was Genesis.